Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Laura Keene? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What could an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeas closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeas' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeas would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analeas cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nafak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analeas' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
He's paying them under the table, they're mercenaries. I can kill mercenaries.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you? Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
Is it so unusual to see a matriarch?
They rarely venture beyond Asari space. To see such an esteemed figure is surprising. Lady Benezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstripe suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees, so to speak.
Young males have an unhealthy obsession with my species.
Armed commandos were allowed on Noveria?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Of course, one can't confiscate biotic powers. Saren, and by extension, Benezia, is an important person. By that I mean an investor who might sell stock, if denied.
Do you know why Benezia is here?
She claimed to be Saren's assistant, here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant Peak 15.
I should let you go.
Let me go. Do humans consider conversation a form of imprisonment? That would explain why so few are willing to sit and talk.
I like how you point stuff out like that.
What sort of offer? Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention that because they don't write them down in mainstream.
Full benefits, of course.
Oh, sure. The company takes care of its own. Full insurance, communications, subsidized housing. After a year, it'll start getting stock options.
You hear about the resort and the equipment, bounce backing, diving, accredited as a Eurofield.
I'll run the party.
Don't hang up. Elder brother? It's me. I'm on Noveria now. I can't talk long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute. It's real time, Mr. Bruce. Do you think it would be cheap? I need some information. There's an issue here with synthetic insights. The manager, Laura Keene. He got caught with his toes wet. The office is closed by Hanshin's administrator. I need you to see what you can find out about. Are you ready for his name? Ronadril, Gan, Swa, Folsum, Keratin, Nar, Belanois. No, that's the administrator. The Hanshin administrator. Now, think about it. A Turian wouldn't risk getting his office closed. They don't compromise their team. That's drilled into the complete. I think the administrator is using this Keene fella to draw flies from his own clutch. Of course I could look it up myself. But do you think I'm likely to get any unfiltered data through Novaria's own network? That, and it would take forever for any out-system search results to get back here. Thank you, Elder Brother. I have to go. Yes. I'll speak to you soon.
Oh, that's a bounty hunter.
Beat it.
The one to get a weapon mod for. Yeah, you could either give it to the administrator, or you can come here and give it to it. You can give it to the bounty hunter himself. Or you could give it to the big stupid jellyfish. It's up to you. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. I'm gonna go this way. Not awake yet.
Spectre, right?
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be in military tech. Except for my eco's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. What can I do for you today?
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshin. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Anoleus, and a matriarch came through.
Do you know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before.
You guys stop rubbing
15's
on the
always
table.
had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
My cats won't stop rubbing on the table. The vibration makes the camera shake. Stop that.
What was that about Synthetic Insights?
Scuttlebutt says Lord Keene was on the take. Zionalea shut down SI's offices. Quiet like, so no off-world lawyers come in on it.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
I mean, I know she was rubbing on the table to get my attention, but still, come on now, stop that. You're making the camera shake, Missy.
Freeze! Anshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keen? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keen. Ananias has a Varan up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Well, those two made the right decision. The rest
Alec,
did
get
not.
spot.
Take cover!
Uh-oh. That cat's making that noise.
Perimeter secured.
You okay, baby girl? She was making that noise like she was gonna hairball, but apparently not. No, there it is. I was about to say, I know I'm getting to one of these rooms. You downloaded the evidence from Lauren King's computer. Or Lark's computer, I guess.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard. You have me at a disadvantage, Miss...
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Ananias would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're breaking the law for bribe money. You know what we do to dirty cops on my world?
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
I will destroy you!
I'm on it.
like watching them dissolve.
I will destroy you.
I think we're done here.
We are, indeed we are, Laura. We are Titanium. Ugh, I cannot say her name right. So every time I try to say it, I say Yara. Laura. So Yara.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Ananias' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Because they sound so similar, I get mixed up. I did that the same thing in Tomb Raider games. I called Lara instead. I don't remember if I did it in the walkthrough, but I've done it on my own term.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Ananias. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits. Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Ananias' guilt in one package.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Ananias' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I thought corruption was the rule on Novaria.
The rule is don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Ananias is driving customers away.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
You gave me the company line about Peak 15. What's the truth?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
And if the crew never sends an all clear?
The executive board votes whether or not to destroy the facility. One antimatter warhead from the battle stations vaporizes all contaminants.
Do you know why the matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
Do you know what she had in the crates?
No idea. The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy, though.
All right. I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Ananias.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Ananias' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
If these executives don't blame Ananias for provoking this, they're fools. You should eat them.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
If these executives don't blame the actions on Ananias, they're fools. You should eat them. Oh, Rex, you are funny. By the way, after we're done here in Bavaria, we still have that one of the side mission with the gas activity. Actually, I think so. Let's take a look real quick. Let's see, yeah, gas activity, and then the stuff we have to turn at the citadel. But actually, what I'm gonna do is actually after you turn in the quest for Admiral Koku with his missing Marines, you end up picking up another side mission because he sends you a message and gives you a location or tells you who lured that he found out who lured his men there and tells you, it gives you a location of where he was or where he is. The side mission pops up. And actually, there's another one that should pop up after we're done here in Bavaria. It's actually it's a unique mission whether you go Paragon or Renegade, depending on which way you go. Depends on which one you get. Because there's a special mission for if you go Renegade, and there's a special mission if you go Paragon. So.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
Doesn't this help you? You don't seem particularly happy.
I'm ecstatic, but right now, I just feel like a long day of work is ending. While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
That's a skirt?
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard, I demand you place this bitch under arrest.
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
That's a skirt? I thought that was a dress. One of those tech dresses where you can barely move in. I hate those kind of dresses. Now, there was a safe here in Ananias' room, office though. But I couldn't get it because he was sitting right there next to it, so. So far, so good. Apparently, today's my day for decryptions. I say that now. Alright, who's lagging behind? Sony! What you doing getting stuck behind the door? Crazy woman. Yeah, even if you do give that package to MLS and he gives you a garage pass and stuff like that, I still recommend you do that. We'll do the Keen and stuff like that. Because, trust me, It'll come to benefit you again in respect too. I mean, you won't see King again, but you'll get to see Bersini again.
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
It was corrupt.
Most people here are. I wish you could take them all down. So what can I do for you today?
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Well, considering it's snowy and blowy, yeah. Uh-oh. It's a jumper! I call them that because they jump all on the walls and they also jam your equipment. Yep, we took them down fast.
Perimeter clear.
What did you do here, Commander?
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
The Asari bitch came with a bunch of cargo. We were probably packed in those.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
I think an investment panic would be the least of your worries. Hello, Mako. How did you get here? Level 1 hazard. Still as bouncy as ever, I see, Mako.